Dear students, we are having a discussion about advice. Class 11 Compulsory English Meaning into Words, Unit 14. Advice. There are different ways of expressing or giving advice. General ways of giving advice are you ought to plus V1, you should plus V1, you'd better plus V1, if I owe you, I would plus V1, why don't you plus V1. These are the ways of expressing advice. And here some examples are given. Give advice to these people using you ought to, you'd better, you should. I've got high fever. Somebody says he or she has got high fever. There may be different reasons behind the problem. And for this situation, we can advise like this. You should go to hospital. You ought to go to hospital. You'd better go to hospital. If I owe you, I would go to hospital at once. Why don't you go to hospital? Some exercises are given here. A problem. I don't seem to be able to lose my weight. Somebody wants to lose his or her weight but can't. At that time, what suggestion can we give? We can suggest him or her to join yoga club. You'd better join yoga club. Like this. Another person has a problem and he or she says, I have had pain for the last 2 hours. Somebody has pain for the last 2 hours. At that time, we can suggest him to go to hospital to see a doctor. You should see a doctor, we can say. Like this. Another person has a problem. I can't get to sleep. It has been a problem of the person. At that time, what can we say? Why don't you consult a psychiatrist? Like this. Another person has a problem. I can't open this lid. He or she tries to open the lid of a bottle or something else but can't. At that time, what can we say? You should dip it into hot water. Like this. Another person has a problem. His problem is he has lost his checkbook and he says, I have lost my checkbook. So at that time we can say that you should inform your bank. It is the first task to be done when somebody loses his or her checkbook. There are different ways to give advice. Here in exercise 2, we are given here, what would you advise someone to do in case he catches a cold? Somebody catches a cold. What advice can we give? You should drink or take fluids. At the time of cold, when somebody is suffering from cold, common cold, at that time we can suggest to take or drink fluids. If he cuts his finger, somebody has cut his finger, and at that time we can advise him or her, you should clean it and use a bandage. Like this. In case she misses the bus home, somebody misses the bus home, she wants to go home, but the bus has already left and there is no bus and she can't go by bus. At that time we can say, you'd better go tomorrow, or why don't you take a taxi. Such suggestions can we give her. Another way of giving advice, it is with reason. Sometimes we give reasons for advice. Here, give reasons for these pieces of advice using in case, so that because otherwise you might. You'd better provide me your telephone number. तिमीले मलाई तिम्रो टेलिफोन नम्बर उपलब्ध गराउनु उपयुक्त हुन्छ, so that I can contact you in need. Like this. You'd better take a key with you. A roommate is telling somebody to take a key with him or her. In case you may come earlier. And another way, you'd better go to the bus stop earlier, because otherwise you might miss the first bus. म फेरि बुझाउने कोसिस गर्छु। हामी कक्षा 11 को कम्पलसरी इंग्लिश को मिनिङ इन्टु वर्ड्स अन्तर्गत युनिट 14 को एडभाइस भन्ने टपिकमा छलफल गरिराखेका छौं। एडभाइस दिनको लागि, सुझाव सल्लाह दिनको लागि हामी विभिन्न स्ट्रक्चरहरू प्रयोग गर्छौं, तर ती सबै स्ट्रक्चरको अर्थ लगभग उस्तै हुन्छ। एउटा स्ट्रक्चर भनेको यु O2 प्लस V1 प्रयोग गर्छौं, अर्को स्ट्रक्चर भनेको यु शुड प्लस V1 प्रयोग गर्छौं, त्यस्तै गरेर अर्को स्ट्रक्चर भनेको युड बेटर प्लस V1 प्रयोग गर्छौं, त्यस्तै गरेर अर्को स्ट्रक्चर इफ आई ओ यु आई वुड प्लस V1 प्रयोग गर्छौं, र अर्को स्ट्रक्चर भनेको व्हाई डोन्ट यु प्लस V1 प्रयोग गर्छौं। यी स्ट्रक्चरहरू प्रयोग भएका केही एक्जाम्पलहरू यहाँ दिएका छन्। फर्स्ट नम्बरमा give advice to these people using you ought to, you'd better, you should. एक्जाम्पल यहाँ छ, I have got high fever, कसैले भन्छ मलाई उच्च ज्वरो आएको छ भनेर भन्छ भने you should go to hospital हामी भन्न सक्छौं। should, you should plus V1 go यहाँ प्रयोग भएको छ। त्यस्तै गरेर you ought to go to hospital भनेर हामी भन्न सक्छौं। you ought to plus V1 प्रयोग भएको छ। त्यस्तै गरेर you better go to hospital तपाईले अस्पताल जाँदा राम्रो हुन्छ भनेर भन्न सक्छौं। you better plus V1 त्यस्तै गरेर if I owe you I would plus V1 if I owe you I would go to hospital at once म तुरुन्तै अस्पताल जान्थे म हो भनेदेखि चाहिँ भनेर यहाँ भनिएको छ। why don't you go to hospital why don't you plus V1 को यहाँ प्रयोग भएको छ। त्यसरी नै I don't seem to be able to lose my weight कसैले आफ्नो तौल घटाउन चाहन्छ तर सकेको छैन भने त्यस्तो अवस्थामा हामी you better join yoga club योगा मा जानु उपयुक्त हुन्छ भनेर हामी भन्न सक्छौं। त्यस्तै गरेर I have had pain for the last 2 hours मलाई 2 घण्टादेखि एकदमै पीडा भइरहेको छ भनेर कसैले भन्छ भने त्यस्तो अवस्थामा हामी you should see a doctor you should plus V1 को यहाँ प्रयोग भएको छ। you should plus V1 you should see a doctor त्यस्तै गरेर you had better go to hospital त्यस्तै गरेर why don't you see a physician हामी यसरी विभिन्न सजेसनहरु एडभाइसहरु दिन सक्छौं। त्यस्तै गरेर अर्को प्रब्लम छ I can't get to sleep कोही सुत्न सक्दैन भने उसको त्यो प्रब्लम हो। त्यस्तो अवस्थामा हामी why don't you consult a psychiatrist मानसिक रोग विशेषज्ञलाई देखाउनु पर्छ किन नभेट्नु भएको भनेर हामी सुझाउन सक्छौं। त्यस्तै गरेर I can't open this lid भनेर कसैले भन्छ मैले बिर्को खोल्न सकिन भनेर भन्छ भने you should dip it into hot water तातो पानीमा त्यो बिर्कोलाई अथवा त्यो बोतल के हो त्यो भाग डुबाउँदा खोल्ने हुन्छ। त्यसैले you should dip you should plus V1 को यहाँ प्रयोग भएको छ। त्यस्तै गरेर कसैले चेकबुक हरायो र भन्दैछ I have lost my checkbook त्यस्तो अवस्थामा सबभन्दा पहिले बैंकलाई खबर गर्नुपर्ने पहिलो काम हुन्छ। त्यसैले you should inform your bank तपाईले तपाईको बैंकलाई इन्फर्म गर्नुपर्छ भनेर हामी भन्न सक्छौं। एडभाइस दिने विभिन्न तरिकाहरू छन् ती मध्ये अर्को एउटा तरिका भनेको what would you advise someone to do तलका मान्छेहरुलाई कोही व्यक्तिलाई यी अवस्थामा के सुझाव दिनुहुन्छ। in case he catches a cold कसैलाई रुगा लागेको छ भनेदेखि त्यस्तो अवस्थामा रुगा लाग्दा सामान्यतया झोल पदार्थहरु बढी खानुपर्ने भएको कारणले you should drink or take fluids you should drink or take यो जे प्रयोग गरे पनि हुन्छ। यो V1 हो ड्रिंक भयो भने टेक भयो भने you should को प्रयोग भएको छ त्यो भन्दा अगाडि फ्लुइड्स झोल पदार्थ बढी खानुपर्छ। if he cuts his finger कसैले हात काटेको छ भने you should clean it and use a bandage तपाईले यसलाई सफा गरेर ब्यान्डेजको प्रयोग गर्नुपर्छ भनेर हामी भन्न सक्छौं। in case she misses the last bus home कसैले घर जाने अन्तिम बस छुटायो भने हामी के सुझाव दिन सक्छौं। you better go tomorrow तपाई भोलि जाँदा राम्रो हुन्छ। why don't you take a taxi इमर्जेन्सी नै छ भने ट्याक्सी लिएर जानुहोस् भनेर हामी भन्न सक्छौं। यसरी नै एडभाइस दिन सकिन्छ र एडभाइस दिने स्ट्रक्चरहरु सामान्यतया हाम्रो यी 5 वटा स्ट्रक्चरहरु हुन् र भाइ बहिनीहरुले यी स्ट्रक्चरहरुलाई प्रयोग गरेर एडभाइस दिन सक्छौँ।